standing in front of the Sculpture Garden. And next to this, we'll be going into the Aerospace Museum.
Even if service is not going to be full, and if you are going to use the rail service and you're driving to those stations, the advice is pull it. Because once you get to a metro lot and want to park your car, well, folks, there's going to be increased demand, and the supply of spaces is going to be much less than normal because of the snow that is piled up in the lots. So, folks, if you're going to get to the metro stations tomorrow morning, plan on finding fewer spaces, carpool it, or have somebody drop you off. Morris and James?
And, Mike, you mentioned the traffic is not doing too well in Prince George's County. They got a lot of the snow, which was one reason why the schools there, elementary schools, remain open and closed in their own way.
After the fiasco today, thank heavens it was a holiday. The difference again for the weather was the cold air that was not expected that did arrive. Take a look at the temperatures that we recorded today for highs. Very chilly. We did not get above freezing at National Airport. Dulles 31, BWI 31 degrees, lows in the 20s. This is more snow than we've ever had in November. The last time we had this much snow was November 30th, 1967. It is more snow than we've ever even had in December. The most snow we ever had in December was on December 17th, 1932, when we had 11.5 inches. Will we have this much snow tomorrow? I sure hope not. I'll have answers for you when we return. Just a little bit more than that, too, but for the most part, the heavy snow is over, and yes, it was very heavy in a bullseye right over the Washington area. The district, Fairfax, southern Montgomery County, even into Prince George's. I think Prince George's really got knocked for a loop with the heavy snow they had over there, and down into northern Charles County. Then you go just across the bay, and they had a ½ inch to an inch of snow. Beyond the district, almost every time we have a storm, we say the heaviest snow fell north and west of the city. That was not the case with this storm. 4 to 9 inches, widely varied, but then as you got farther to the west, 1 to 4 inches, and of course last night, in a totally separate storm, Garrett County in Maryland had up to 9 inches of snow. The mostly sunny skies tomorrow. The storm is going to move well off the coast, but we're going to get a lot of winds around that, as well as around the high pressure. So a sunny but windy day and a chilly day, too. We'll look for a high in the 40s in the suburbs, maybe 50 degrees downtown, and then we'll start seeing some of these 60s in the next day or so. Sunrise, sunset tomorrow, 6:47 and 4:57. 59 and 41 degrees are the normals, and of course, this has not been normal whatsoever.
Not at all.
Overnight, lingering flurries, maybe an accumulation of an inch or less in some areas still coming. Another couple of cold days coming, but by Friday, 60 degrees. Saturday in the low 60s, Steve. You wanted it to get back up there. And you did want the snow, too, by the way, didn't you? Sunday in the 60s and right now.
At least this will be the one path that